If you're thinking about taking DJ training, you're going to be saying, who do I train with? Why? And what course should I take? What's right for me? I'm Phil Morse here at Digital DJ Tips, and in this live lesson, I'm going to tell you all about our courses, what makes us different, who they're for, and give you some tips for choosing. Now, if you're watching the recording of this on the Digital DJ Tips website, I'm now going to run a 30-second intro sequence, which we do at the beginning of all our live lessons, just to let the people joining us live tune in and settle down. And towards the end of this recording, you will see questions and input from our amazing community, which is what makes this so special. So hang with us. In 30 seconds, we are going to get started. So welcome. So we're the biggest online DJ school of the lot, so you can trust us, but that doesn't help you choose your course. That doesn't help you know whether the courses that we've got are right for you. So I want to go into all of that now. But first, I want to just start by telling you what makes us different. So we are the authority in DJ technology. We've got the biggest DJ website that you will find anywhere in the world. We've been doing this for 14 years and counting at the time of recording this. So if you go to the Digital DJ Tips website, of course, you will see our courses and our information on the homepage. But all you got to do is click a little bit around and you'll start to see what else we do. We cover all the latest DJ news, updates. We keep you in the loop with what's going on in the DJ world to help you choose your software and equipment and all that stuff correctly. We've got a huge video section. It's like Netflix, but for DJs, that literally you can go back years and years to before I had wrinkles under my eyes and before I had a beard. That's how far back this goes, where you can literally watch videos for hours and hours and hours here. It's got to be better than wasting your time on Netflix, right? We have the world's biggest and best gear review section with our unique gear finder, where you can drill in and say, look, I want standalone DJ systems and I want one that works with Rekordbox, and there we go, everything we've got there. Very easy way. And then when you're into the reviews, you'll find our video and also the best reviews online anywhere written. So you've got all these different ways of getting the information that you're looking for. And we also have downloads to help you. You can see here we've got a Pioneer DJ Opus Quad feature comparison chart on this particular review, which is going to help you choose against other competitors for that particular piece of gear. We also have free guides, and we've got loads and loads of these that can help you to decide what DJ systems are right for you, and everything from how to live stream to how to rip music. You'll find guides here. And a great way of getting to all this stuff is using our search bar at the top, by the way. We've got over 6,000 articles here. And also, we wrote the book on DJing. This is it. So if you've seen this on Amazon or whatever, you can actually get that on the website for free by clicking book at the top, where you can read all the chapters of the book. The good thing about reading the chapters of the book here, by the way, is that you can actually watch the videos that are linked from the book right here in the platform. So no need to go away and type them into a browser. But you can also download the book PDF from here, and of course you can also go and buy it if you want to. This is the Amazon page for the UK for the book, and you also get it Kindle and all good bookstores as well. So lots and lots of information on the Digital DJ Tips site. We are the biggest DJ website in the world. So that's the first reason why you should choose us for your training. The second reason is that our training is extremely high quality. We've been doing this for 14 years. We know what we're doing. Our training is endorsed by and supported by all the companies in this industry who know that if we can get you using their gear properly, you're going to hang around, you're going to learn DJing, you're going to stick with this amazing hobby, and at the end of the day, we all benefit from that, right? So we have got a training platform that was built especially for and by us. It looks like this. You won't find a training platform like this anywhere else because this is ours bespoke. When you buy courses from us, they all come into this platform, and there's loads and loads of benefits here. For instance, these courses here I can drill into any course I want, and this is our latest one, how to mix with acapellas and stems. And within each course, there's the usual stuff. You're introduced to the course, there's all the modules. I can go into a module to see what's in there. I can drill into lessons individually, but you get the ability to bookmark your lessons at the top of the page across all the different courses. So if you had 10 courses, the most important lessons to you could have them all bookmarked in one place at the top here, which is also where you get access to your profile and all that good stuff. You can give your gradings for the lessons, mark them off as completed to see your progress through the courses. And as you can see, there's always information underneath each lesson to help you. More than that, underneath, you get the ability to talk to your tutors, me for instance, and ask questions. And all your questions come into a really useful little question area at the bottom where you can see updates to your questions. And I go into the same platform as do the other tutors every morning to answer the questions you ask down here. So it's a really interactive learning environment. That kind of brings me on to the third point. So we're the biggest DJ website bar none. We've got the best training platform and the best quality training. But our third point is best community by far. When you sign up for a course with us, you don't just get a username and log in. In fact, if that's all you got, it wouldn't be worth it. You get access to the Digital DJ Tips community. And so not only inside the courses where you can ask questions of fellow students and of us, and as you see, you're going to get results really fast that way. We're checking it pretty much daily, but also over in our Student Hub group, which is only for our students. Inside Student Hub is not only where you get to chat to the other 8,000 or so members who are active in here, but also this is where we run our fortnightly lessons just for you guys and girls who are course owners of Digital DJ Tips. They appear down here. This was the most recent one, which was a few days ago. And as you can see, an awful lot of people comment on this and join in with these lessons. They're very, very busy. You get to ask questions. You get to meet your fellow students. This is a really cool part of our training, and you get this every time you buy a course. You're given access to here for life. So just like the courses are yours for life, you pay once and the course is yours forever. There is absolutely no extra fees. There's no extra charges. They don't run out. You don't want to come back next year and find it's not there. You start when you want, you finish when you want, you take as long as you want. We're always in there for you. And our courses have a 12-month guarantee. No one else does that. Ask these questions before you buy your stuff from anyone else. Right, it's important that I show you this stuff because these are the things that make us different. But now, the next question that we get asked an awful lot here at Digital DJ Tips is your training right for me? You know, I get it. You're good at what you do. You've got good courses. But are they going to be right for me? Well, look, the people that we typically help are people who are returning to DJing because they did it a long time ago and they want to come back and it's all changed. Or people who are already DJing, maybe on an older gear, records or whatever, and they just want to learn how it's done on modern stuff, on digital gear, like the stuff we've got here, of course. Everything's changed. Or people who have been kind of like doing it for a long time, but they just feel like they need extra help. And then, of course, total beginners. We have total beginners as well who come to us and learn using the course that I'm going to start talking to you about now, right from zero all the way through to pro. So as long as you're ready to come with an open mind and learn, we're here for you. It doesn't matter what music you're into because our courses are for all music. It doesn't matter what gear you use because we teach on everything from, you know, really nice all-in-one systems like this to Pioneer DJ Pro gear. This is always set up. We always have a pro club set up down here, right down to the smallest DJ controllers and DJ gear that you buy just for a few hundred. All of it, and we teach all the software platforms as well. So we are good for you, whatever it is you're doing right now, wherever you want to go, whatever kind of music you play, whatever your ambitions, we've got a course for you. And that brings me on to what I really wanted to talk to you about today, which is how the hell this stuff works, what these courses are, what they look like, and which one might be right for you. So let's start off then by going into our courses page on the website, and I'll show you the clearest way of showing you is just to go to the homepage, digitaldjtips.com, and show you how to get into there. So you're going to click into DJ courses at the top of the website and come to this page here. Now our courses are divided into two types. They're all online. They all have the tutor support I've just shown you, and they're all yours for life. But there are two types of course, and so it's important you understand them both. The first one are the flagship courses, and they're the four that you see here in the middle of my screen. These are the courses that get you the big result, right? So you're coming to this with no knowledge about it and you want to be able to do it like a pro. So the flagship courses are the ones that will help you do that. Our biggest one is the Complete DJ course. It's the course of the book. This book has sold and helped tens of thousands of DJs, been sold to tens of thousands of DJs, helped even more because it's free on our site as well. This book is our Bible of how we teach. It talks about the 5 big areas of DJing, which is the way we've taught DJing ever since 2010 when we started doing this. 5 big areas are on page 7 of the book. They're so important. The areas are gear, which is the geeky stuff. Music, which is building your music collection. Techniques, mixing, in other words, playing out. This is all kinds of performing. And success, promoting yourself, what you do next. And as long as you're doing all of this, you'll get success much quicker than if you're concentrating on one area or another. One problem with a lot of so-called DJ courses is that they will only teach you one thing. They'll say, oh man, it's all about the mixing. We'll just teach you how to mix. Well, that's great. But if you don't understand the gear when you get to the club, or you've got rubbish music because no one's taught you how to collect great music, and you can't perform, you just freeze in front of a crowd, then really knowing a few mix techniques isn't going to help you. The biggest mistake we see DJs making is spending a year, 2 years, 5 years in their bedrooms learning to do half a dozen really cool techniques, but they don't know anything about the real art of DJing, which is knowing what tracks to put in front of other tracks to keep the dance floor happy, right? So our approach is very, very different to that. Now, that said, the flagship courses will take you from 0 all the way up to being a pro. And the one that most people start with, and the one I recommend you start with, because for most people it's correct, is the complete DJ course. This is the one that goes through everything that's in the book and is right for most people, no matter what gear you use, no matter what music you use, no matter what outcome you're looking for. However, there are 3 other courses here that are very different. Scratching for controller DJs is if you want to be a scratch DJ. Doesn't matter if you're DJing already or not, it will take you from 0 to DMC scratch standard, right to the very, very most advanced scratching that it's possible for you to be able to do. And I know it can do that because some of the tutors in there are literally DMC winners. So if you want to learn to scratch, that's the one for you. It's as well as or instead of the complete DJ course. What if you want to make music? Well, in that case, Dance Music Formula is for you. Nowadays, a lot of DJs want to learn to make music as well as to produce. And Dance Music Formula will take you, again, from having never played a note in your life to literally getting your music for sale on Beatport and streaming on Spotify. It has everything you need, and all you need is the laptop that you already own, this course, and your ears. So it's a great way to complement the other courses, or indeed instead of the other courses if you want to prioritize your mixing, your producing over your mixing right now. And the final course, again, I told you these were all very different, is the new Mobile DJ Blueprint. This is a business course. This is for you if you want to be a mobile wedding event DJ and you don't know where to start. So many DJs nowadays are happily making decent money doing this, and to be completely honest with you, it's a lot easier to make money doing that than it is to be a resident or a club DJ. So if you're interested in being a mobile DJ, that's the one for you. All of these are our flagship courses. 1, 2, 3, or all of these will get you from 0 to the full pro result. They'll change your life, but that means they're bigger, they're more expensive, they take more of your time. So what if you just want to learn some cool shit? Well, that is where the other courses come in, because we've got a lot of those. In fact, there's 16 of those, and they will teach you all that cool stuff that you also want to learn. They're not going to change your life, but you're going to have a lot of fun with them. Let's have a look at them. So we start off with the mixing courses. So these are the 3rd point in our 5 steps to being a great DJ that I've already showed you. Gear, music, mixing, performing, and success, the 3rd one. This is mixing, right? So we've got mixing for mobile and wedding DJs, we've got mixing with acapellas and stems, which is our latest course. We've got mixing courses from some of the biggest names in DJing that you can't get anywhere else, like Jazzy Jeff's How to DJ Right, Layback Luke's Creative DJing, James Hype's Mixing Skills, DJ Angelo's Tricks and Transitions. And we've also got we've got courses for things like mixing house, general mixing power skills if you just want to learn how to do all the cool stuff on digital gear that you certainly could never do on decks, then mixing power skills is there for you. And then mixing mastery is a cookbook of exciting mixes that you can add on to all of that. Any of these will teach you a whole load of mixing skills. So the best thing you can do is just click through, maybe get the one from the DJ you like or in the genre you like, or just have a look at them. Next, it's production courses. So we've already shown you the big production course, Dance Music Formula, but we've also got James Hype's Club Banger Method, which will teach you how James makes club tunes, and also Layback Luke's bootlegs, mashups, and re-edits. Layback Luke is famous for his bootlegs, mashups, and re-edits. And It's a great way to get into making music because you don't need to start with a blank slate, right? You don't have to open Ableton Live and they're like, it's just a grey page. This way you can take something you already like, take something you already know, and change it. You could re-edit it so it works better in your DJ sets. You could add a new bass line or change the genre of a song so that you can play it in your sets, and all other kinds of cool stuff. And of course, with today's stems technology that lets you very easily take elements of tracks that sound great and then start there as a starting point, never been a better time to do that. And that's what those are all about. And so 2 other categories down here, software courses. So nowadays we use DJ software. We have to use DJ software, even if we're using standalone DJ gear like this Opus Quad I've got here, which doesn't need a laptop to use. You still got to prepare your music on a laptop, right? In order to get your library in here, in order to be able to be browsing through all the good stuff in here, then you've got to prepare your music on a laptop. And so in order to do that, you need to understand the software. So we have software courses. In this case, the software it uses is this package here, Rekordbox, and we've got a course for Rekordbox, but we also have courses for Serato and Traktor. So if you got DJ software, you're not sure about it, then one of these courses, Serato 3 Made Easy, Rekordbox 6 Made Easy, or Traktor Made Easy are made for you. And finally, we have courses on making mixtapes and on live streaming your DJ sets, extra things that are cool and that it's always good to know. So that is what I wanted to tell you. I wanted to talk you through all of that stuff, and I wanted to make sure that if you are thinking about taking a course with us, you understand how it works. There is one other thing we do which is a little bit different to everything else, which I will just cover here at the end because people will always ask if I don't. And that is called Digital DJ Lab. Now you won't hear us talking about that as much because we don't really want you to jump onto this until you've taken one of our other courses, because Digital DJ Lab is different. Digital DJ Lab is a subscription program. It's added to every month. It has hundreds and hundreds of what we call deep dives and mix deconstructions in it. Digital DJ Lab is a way of staying up to date with the way DJing is done today. It's where we add all our cutting edge stuff that isn't in any of our courses, and to be honest, might actually confuse people who are taking our courses because it really is cutting edge. This is the stuff that will keep you ahead of the crowd. And it's for serious DJs, DJs who are already earning money doing this, DJs who it's in their interest to stay completely up to date with the way things are being done right here, right now. Digital DJ Lab is a little bit different because it is a subscription, and it's something we'll talk to you about when we think the time is right for you. And that's it. That is what I needed to tell you today about our courses, about the way it works at Digital DJ Tips, about what we think makes us different. You know, thousands and thousands of students every year join us on this journey. And if you aren't yet one of them, hopefully I've made your decision a bit easier. However, I told you at the beginning, this is a live lesson. And so that means that the fun part starts now because I get to pull the computer in and chat. So if you're watching the recording of this on our courses page, on our site or on YouTube, you can still hang around, listen to the feedback and the experiences. So if you're one of our students watching this, I'd love to know your experiences. Why don't you share them with us? But also you can ask questions yourself, because you can always ask in the comments and we'll always get back to you. So even if you're watching the recording, as you watch me now with our community chatting about our stuff, you can ask any questions that occur to you and we'll answer them for you. Right, so hello everyone. Welcome to our wonderful community all here today. Hello to the Ruckus and You Don't Like My Music, and Sarah. Sarah says, how are you? Very, very well, thank you, Sarah. Having a good time. It's always hard work here. We're actually doing the new version of this book right now. We're actually making the new version of Rock the Dance Floor, which is going to be completely updated for 2024, which is a big job. Loads of new sections to put in here. A lot has changed since 2016. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, Sarah. I'm working hard on the new version of the book. And it's fun. So thanks for asking. Right, also, who else have we got here to say hello to? Hello to Javaman Sanchez and Mike and Alan. Alan says, music knowledge comes before any course, in my opinion. Well, it's very, very true. Music knowledge is hugely important, which is why, Alan, right at the very beginning of our book, we talked to you about that before we even turn on your DJ gear. Music. Music is so important that we explain how DJ gear works, because if you ever turn up at a venue and don't know what a mixer is or a deck is or what gain staging is or how to get clean audio out and all that stuff, you're not a DJ. You've got to know this stuff. It's the wiring a plug stuff, right? The geeky stuff. But then the next section is music, and you're quite right. Not only is music the most important thing, it has to happen before you even move on to DJ techniques, has to happen before you move on to mixing. One thing about music that DJs, especially new DJs, don't get is that music is different when you're a DJ. When you're a normal person, you've got normal people and DJs, right? When you're a normal person, you collect music, right? You collect albums, you follow artists, you like to be a completist, whether it's on Spotify or whether it's actually assembling vinyl and all this kind of thing. You're collecting music, the more the better. It's not like that with DJing. We don't think in terms of albums, we think in terms of individual tracks, and we don't think in terms of packing our libraries full and full and full of more and more and more stuff, because it's just going to get confusing. You're going to be that DJ who's staring at the screen instead of just with the groove, knowing what to play next, It's a very different approach to a music library when you are a DJ. And I've actually just literally last week been rewriting the section of the book that goes into this. Totally agree with you, Alan. At the end of the day, even when you come into doing the DJing, it's 90% about the music, 90% and the programming and getting it in the right order. The rest is just the icing on the cake. Couldn't agree more. So thank you for that feedback. This is, I'm looking for stuff about DJing here now on courses and so on, rather than just chat, because we've said our early hellos, and this is one of those videos people will watch again and again. This is from, again, just looking for courses stuff here. Benny, who says, the complete DJ course taught me all of the new stuff on the new gear. I was so used to vinyl back in the 80s and 90s, and coming back, going on 2 years, and I had to learn the new gear, and the complete DJ course was very helpful with that. Thank you very much for that, Benny, and I'm really glad it helped you. It's a story we hear a lot. Now, lots of you are asking questions about particular pieces of gear and particular things that you want to buy and all that kind of stuff. That's great, but we tend to do this stuff on the Thursday shows. So if I can ask you a favor, just come back. This Thursday is a special. This Thursday, we're talking about acapellas and stems DJing. We're going to be asking for questions about that. But normally on the Thursday shows, it's an any questions. And also a little tip, if you are a Digital DJ Tips course owner, you can come into the Student Hub I showed you earlier. And we also have a monthly any questions in there where we guarantee to answer any question that you ask, or else we don't go home, right? So we'll just stay there till we're done. So do come back there if you have got a question you don't get an answer to. I'm not going to answer any of those questions right now. But this one is from Colby, who says, I'm looking at transitioning to DJing from a full-time job. It seems like the perfect course, and I know you're talking about the mobile DJ course. Yes, it's business. It's totally business. It's not about mixing. It's not about any of that stuff. It's about setting up and making money as a mobile DJ. So you got that one right as well. Sarah says, are you giving that Opus Quad away to someone on the live today as a freebie? I'm afraid we're not. It's not ours to give away, but I would love to be able to just give away the Opus Quad. However, we just finished our census, our digital DJ census for 2024, and we did give away an Opus Quad, by the way, along with other gear, but that's now happened. So you have to wait for next year on that. You Don't Like My Music says, those of us who started on vinyl learn to rely on our ears much more. Relying on your ears is really important. And, you know, again, what we teach you here and what we teach you in the courses, manual beat mixing has to come first. It's all very well to learn to do the clever stuff, to use the sync buttons and to use the beat grids and all this stuff. You know, the stuff that you get here, we could only imagine some of the amazing information that you're given here on modern DJ gear. You can literally DJ by these waveforms. You can DJ just by lining up these waveforms, right? And of course, you get the BPM readouts on here as well, which you never got. So if I can move the BPM here to match the BPM here, well, I can beat mix because the BPMs are exactly the same, right? But we didn't any of this stuff at all when we were DJing with our old records. We just had to do it all by ear, right? So it's totally true, and I agree with you. We always had to do it by ear when we were using this kind of thing, and that's why we start our training by teaching people to do that. In fact, we say get a post-it note, cover this stuff up, train your ears first, because then if the tools go wrong, you're not stuck, right? There's nothing worse than a DJ who's relying on tools, relying on a particular piece of software, a particular piece of hardware, a particular combination of buttons just to get from track to track to track, and then something goes wrong and they're completely lost. That's the worst thing, and we don't ever want that to be you. So it's a very good point, and thank you for making it. Right, this is from Phil, who says, one thing, never be afraid to step back. I just stepped back from nightclub gigs and I'm now playing pub gigs. It's a different vibe and a different type of fun. A lot of people who come to this school are making a switch from once upon a time being one kind of DJ, and now they're back into it and they want to do something completely different. The big one is clubs to mobile, because They realise that they don't want to go out so late anymore, got family at home, they need to make some money from it finally, and their kind of dreams of being the next superstar DJ maybe have gone away a bit, but the love of DJing is still there strong. I say you are always a DJ. Once a DJ, always a DJ for sure. So thank you. Benedict says the complete DJ course taught me how to DJ on digital, coming from a vinyl background. So thank you for that, Benedict, as well. I think that is what I want you to take away from this, because yes, we are a big DJ school. Yes, we've got nearly 40,000 students. And yes, we've been here for 14 years. But ever since the very beginning, we started with, and it was called Digital DJ Masterclass back in the day. We started with, and then we revised, and we're revising again right now to relaunch, the course is our Complete DJ course. Complete DJ course is the one that most people will find the most benefits from taking. It's designed for beginners, people returning to DJing, and people who are wanting to transition to digital, and the Complete DJ course is the flagship for all of that. If you were to get only one course from us, it would be that one. So it is yours for life with one payment, including all updates. So for instance, if you were to buy it now, today, then when the update comes, because we're updating it for 2024, you'll just get it. It will just be there, sat waiting for you with all the new updated videos as soon as it's ready. And again, for no extra fee. So it's a no risk Bible to have by your side in your DJing forevermore. And if you're ever thinking, I don't know what to get, that is the place to start. But however, I've given you a bit more depth and a bit more color, hopefully, around it all in this lesson. I've talked you through the flagship courses, all the other courses, how it works, why I think we're the best place for most DJs of the type I've described to learn. And I hope it's been useful to you. So any other questions, you can ask them wherever you see this video. There will be some comments available to you. We'll get back to you. But meanwhile, from me, Phil, here in the very studio where so much of our training is made, get good, get out there, make the moments, and I'll see you again very soon. Till next time, bye-bye.